देखो सुनो मत भूलो. Whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? Be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are three things. One is Sat, that which exists. Other is Asat, that which doesn't exist. And the third one is that which doesn't exist but appears. Three things. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha. That which is, is. That which is not, is not. How simple. What a great philosophy. But the thing is, if something is, you cannot do anything about it. Like we are born. What can you do? And we are going to die. What can you do? See? So that which is, you can do nothing. That which is not, you can do nothing. But the third condition is that which doesn't exist, but it appears. Now it is here we have to understand. What is an appearance? See? An appearance demands a substratum on which something is projected. So in our Vedanta Shastra, unless the snake and the rope comes, it doesn't begin and it doesn't end. There was one boy in a village. He was fit to be a politician, meaning good for nothing. So his father told, now you are grown up. You are almost getting out of your teenage. You have not studied anything. Now go, there is a ashram nearby, go and study there. Something. Because those who are good for nothing, either they become politicians or they become Babaji. So he rightly found out his son cannot become politician, go there. Listen something. So he goes and comes back after 2-3 months. He said, what you all learned? What can they teach me? They are all frustrated. Why? All of them are searching for a snake, which is not found anywhere. Snake and the rope, snake and the rope. Only one theme. See? Now the meaning of this example is that can there be an appearance of a snake without the perception of the rope? There cannot be. So what is the rule? The rule is the superimpose demands the availability or presence of the substratum. These two things. But when we are mistaking the appearance to be real and we forget the substratum, we are at a loss. See? Therefore, this world that we are talking about, it is mentioned here. Prabhavaha sarva bhavanam satamiti vinishchayaha sarvam janayati pranaha chetonshu purusha prathak. Bhagavan Gaudapadacharya's sixth Karika. Sarva bhavanam satam prabhavaha vinishtayaha. See, everything in this world that is existing must have a substratum. Without a substratum, a superimpose cannot exist. First principle. Now, here we have to understand very important thing. Sarvam janayati pranaha. Prana is the inherent potentiality in the absolute, and this inherent potentiality creates this inert world. And in that creation, this reality manifests, expresses through. See. So, depending upon the instrument through which the consciousness is expressing, the expressions will be different. See, like electricity expressing through the mic expresses as amplification of the sound. The same electricity expressing through the bulb expresses as light. In the same manner, this absolute reality, pure conscious existence, expresses as matter only pure existence, and in that pure existence, the matter, there is another one where it can also reflect. So the reflected mind is sentient, and where reflection cannot happen other than the mind, it is inert. And therefore, these various jivas are formed. Okay. Thereafter, after this world is created, now the question comes. Why this world created? Who created this world? What is the position of the creation? Now here another important principle we have to learn. This translation, everything is available here. You don't worry about it. We have to understand the import of the statement. For example, you take Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. First 3 verses talk about creation. See, there are 4 topics which are dealt with in Vedanta Shastra. The creation, and then the spiritual practice, there's the soul, the jiva, and who is God. See, 4 things should be clear. So first of all, creation, because that is available to us. So if the creation is not available to us, will we ever ask a question? See, when you know that this person doesn't have any job, will we ask him a question? Hey, what is your salary? No, not possible. So when we look at the world, we accept the world is, and then the question comes. And what is the purpose of this inquiry is this. When Bhagavan says, Urdhva Mula Madashakam Ashwatham Pravaravyam Chandamsi Yasya Paranani Yastam Vedasa Vedavid. Now the world is beautifully explained. Adashwardham Prasruta Tasya Shakha Guna Pravda Vishay Pravala. Exhaustively explained. The world is Bhurбhuva Swaha Mahajanatapha Satyam Atala Vitala Sutala Tala Tala Rasatala Patala Mahatala. The 14 worlds. This is the whole world creation. Wow. So we start accepting, oh, the world is, see, God himself said the world is created. But the third verse, Bhagavan Krishna punctures that balloon. Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na sampradishta. This world which I had described just now doesn't exist. Na rupam asya iha. Iha means when you start proper inquiry. Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate. Na nanto na chadir na sampradishta. There is neither end, there is no beginning, and there is no existence. It doesn't exist. So, what to do with this world, creating so much problem for us? Ashwatthamenam suvirudha moolam. This Ashwattha Vriksha, this world is so firmly rooted. What is to be? Cut it. See? Vrishchanad Vrikshaha. That which is to be cut is called as Vriksha, the tree. How to cut it? Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. If you want to cut the tree, you cannot take a peacock feather and try to cut it. No. You require a strong hand, commitment. In one go, it should cut. In the same manner, asanga shastrena, drudhena. See, friends, we get so much attached to this world. And what is the asanga shastra? Give up attachment. Now, here another principle I am telling you. Catch this. Attachment is an illusion. Nobody is attached to anything in this world. See? When, for example, in the old days, the husband dies. Then see, hear the dialogues of the living wife. How can I live without you? I can't live without you. Oh God, why did not you take me also? I cannot live without him. And other people are waiting. Oh, thank God, she's also going. Then 6 months gone, 1 year gone, 2 years gone, 3 years gone. And then the children start, Mama, you're telling about this. What happened? Change the program. Nobody is attached to anything or anybody in this world. We are not attached even to our body. When we sleep, what is the sleep? Non-identification with the body is the sleep. See, friends, asanga shastrena drudena chitva. So what is the spiritual practice according to Mandukyopanishad? No, this world is just an appearance. But when you inquire, narupamastehe tathopalabhyate. Colors and forms are valid only with the vision. Sounds are valid only with the hearing ability. Sense organs are valid only because of the mind behind it. Mind is valid only because of the I who is supporting the mind. And I is valid because of the Chetana, because of the life principle. And life principle is valid because of the pure Shuddha Chaitanya conscious existence. See, if there is no bulb to express as light, will the electricity be losing anything? That which appears but doesn't exist is an illusion. See, friends, there was a drama going on, and one person came and shot the other person, and the curtain went down. And there were some police also in the drama, in the audience. He got inside and went, got, catch you, you are killed before everybody. Now, what can you do to that police? Therefore, what is the meaning of this world? This is said, Vibhutim prasavam tvanne. Some of them say the worldly, the vibhuti. See, 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Vibhuti. Vividham bhavati iti vibhuti. It is the expression of the Paramatma. Anne manyante srishti chintakaha and swapnamaya sarupeti. And others say, oh, it is just a dream. It is only a maya. It is not real. And srishtihi anne vikalpita. The other people imagine that this is just a vikalpa, is just imagination projected by the power of Maya. This is what the world is. Thereafter, some people say, Ichha matram prabhoho srishti iti srushto vinishchita. They say, oh, this is just the Bhagwan ki ichha se nirman hua. The world is the expression of God's will. And some of them say, Kalat prasuti bhutanam manyante kalachintakaha. Those who are under the influence of the principle of time, they say, no, this is the story of the time. You all must have seen Mahabharata serial. And there used to be a very thick voice. See? Main kaal hoon. So, kalat prasuti bhutanam. Now, what do they mean? Be attentive. When there is a flow of thoughts, time is created. Sequence creates time. If sequence is not created, time is not created. If there is no time, there is no world. We get up in the morning, one event. We go to washroom, second event. We take bath, third event. We get ready, fourth event. We have a cup of tea, fifth event. Kal is created. Samsara is born. We go to sleep. Over. No next event. No world is created. Therefore, Kala means when a sequence is established, then only the creation happens. Therefore, we told you one simple technique, and I am happy you don't practice it. See? What is the technique? Don't talk to yourself. Sequence is not created. Talk to yourself. After the satsang is over, I have to go there and prepare food because so many people are coming. My servant has not come today. These days, servants are so bad. And here, Brahma Chintan going on is subject. See? Give it a try. Just don't talk to yourself. Sequence is not created. Time is not created. World is not created. And to support it further, listen to silence. Isn't it when we wake up from the sleep, first thing we see, what is the time? Because time was not there. So, kalat prasutim bhutanam manyante kala chintakaha. Further, people say, bhogartham srishti iti anne kridartham iti chapare. Some of them say God has created this world for the bhogo of the jivas, and others say, no, kridartham, it is just for fun, it is time pass that the world is created. Daivasya eva swabhavaha. Some of them say, no, this is the nature of Bhagavan, he created the world. So, others says, apta kamasya kaspruha, he who has got full, no desires, he who is free from desire, why will he create anything? See? Who gets married? Who wants to create problems? Isn't it? Therefore, there are only two types of people, wise and otherwise. Otherwise, people get married. Wise people don't get married. Miserable people become husbands. Happy people remain human beings. See? Therefore, kamasya apta kamasya ka spruha. In this manner, this world is torn. There is nothing like world. Don't take it too seriously. Many people who get into this social work, I'll tell you one example. I was in some place, Haridwar, Rishikesh. So one elderly Mahatma, he asked me, you must have an ashram. I kept quiet. Now you answer, why don't you have ashram? Have you studied without any ashram, without going to any ashram? I was keeping quiet. He was the elderly person. With the elderly person, you should never argue. Whatever they say, you simply listen from this ear and through them. That's it. Don't take theirs seriously. So I was following the principle. Then he said, now you tell. You must have your ashram. I said, Maharaj, whose ashram is this? Maharaj ji, aapka ashram. Why should I have another ashram? Standard dialogue, these are all standard dialogues. Therefore, don't get involved in this world. This world has been always like this. Nothing new. See? Now, thus we come out of this Vishwa Tejasa Pradnya, the waker, dreamer, deep sleeper. The waking world, dream world, the deep sleep world. Now we come to the fourth stage. We have seen A, U, Ma followed by silence. In that silence, there is no sequence. Now, what is that which is supporting the silence? What is silence? Silence is absence of sound. Absence is not an object. Absence of what? So that which is present or that which is supporting even the absence of everything. So what is the deep sleep? Absence of waking and deep and a dream. So here, that which is present even in the absence is the truth. And therefore, the truth is beyond the definition of is and is not. Presence and absence. See, while coming, I was listening to one bhajan, Abhanga, very good one. See, in the absolute truth, in the Jnana Jyoti, Tehta Kaisi Divasarati, how there can be day or night in the light? See, here on the earth we have got day and night. If you go to sun, there is no night, therefore there is no day. Then what is there? You also disappear, go. What remains is Paramatma. See? So, Divasarati, day and night. And both of them are illuminated by that which is uninfluenced by the presence or absence. Taya Veena Netrapati. Other than this, don't focus your attention on anything. This is the substratum on which Bhagavad Gita is built up. Right from second chapter onwards. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva. That means what? Don't take the victory and defeat as separate. Both you have supported. The gain and loss you have supported. The joy and misery you have supported. Once you recognize these things, will you become serious about it? See? Therefore, what is that turiya tattva? Nanta pradnyam, na bahish pradnyam, na cha ubhayataha pradnyam, na prajnana ghanam, na prajnyam, na aprajnyam, adrushtam, avyavaharyam, agrahyam, alakshanam, achintyam, avyapadeshyam, ekatma pratyasaram, prapancha upashamam, shantam, shivam, advaitam, chaturtham, manyante, sa atma, savidneyaha. Savidneyaha. This is worthy of knowing, experiencing. This is our experience. Now, what is that experience? Na anta prajna. Dekho. When we are talking about the hall, we talk about inside the hall, outside the hall. Space inside the hall, outside the hall. From the spaces point of view, there is nothing inside and outside. See? Now leave the space. Come to the mind. Yesterday I explained to you this. Outside things are included in the mind, and the knowledge takes place inside. So it is the same mind, wherein inside, outside, illusion happens because of the body identification. So outside is the rupa, the forms, inside is the name or the shabda. So nama rupatmak jagat. See? Therefore, na anta prajnam, na bahish prajnam. There is no concept of inside or outside there. In the deep sleep, we are inside the body or outside the body. We are inside the house or outside the house. In the deep sleep, we are in 2022 or 1947. In deep sleep, we are man or woman. But we are. So the experience of the deep sleep is almost equal like that of the realization. We'll come further. Why we are not able to catch it? See? Nanta pradnyam, na bahish pradnyam, na ubhayataha pradnyam. When there is no inside, outside, there cannot be two of them. Inside also, outside also. No. That language is redundant. Na pradnyana ghanam. It is not the solid consciousness. Na pradnyam, na apradnyam. See, friends. In short, your language becomes important. And therefore, mauna vyakhya, remain silent. And we misunderstand the silent. We know ashanti, we know shanti, but the truth is prashanti. That which is not uh, improved by the shanti or the peace, and that which is not disturbed by the ashanti or the noise, that is the truth. Now tell me, what sadhana will you do? This being so, adrushtam, it cannot be seen. I want to see God. Adrushtam, it is not an object of knowledge. Then avyavaharyam, see, I want to apply chandan, I want to do the puja, na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam. See, I want to put the garland, mala, I want to do the sashtanga dandavat. For what? Oh God, the following is the list, kindly take care, okay? Go ahead. See, longer the namaskar, longer is the list of demands. And after they finish it and get up, and arey, one bhul gaya, fir dusra namaskar. There are three times. See? Adrushtam avyavaharyam. See? You cannot have any vyavahar. Vyavahar means dealings. How can you see your own eyes with your own eyes? How can you know yourself? Being is knowing. You cannot know without being. And you cannot be without knowing. Sat and Chit is one. They are not two. See? Avyavaharyam, agrahyam. So, agrahyam, all the operations of the organs of action given up. Go and hold on to God. Hold on to God. Agrahyam. Then, alakshanam, ahetuka daya sindhu. Full of compassion and love. God is the very embodiment of love. You have to feel God. I always remember from this feel one experience. Once I was invited somewhere, I will not tell you the name, and we went and sat in the chair like you are sitting. They gave flowers to us. When Mahatma Ji come, we offer the flower and do namaskar. I said, all right. And there was one couple with me who brought me there. And then one person, pant shirt came and the big frock over him, 90 type came and sat. And then pum 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 dum 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 dum, all kinds of noise. He came and said. So they told me, Swami, you can offer the flower. You are the first. You get a first honor to offer. I said, all right. When I was going, Swamiji, don't go. He useless fellow. You don't do, I'll do it. And thereafter he started. Awareness is outdated word. You should feel. So when he did like this, everybody filled. Oh, Maharaj, do you feel sleep? See, friends. Therefore, alakshanam, you cannot describe in terms of shabda sparsha rupa rasagandha. You cannot describe in terms of emotions. You can't describe in terms of concepts. See? Achintyam avyapadesham. You cannot indicate it. Ekatma pratyaya saram. And therefore, ekatma pratyaya. Light comes, I know. Light goes, I know. Success comes, I know. Failure comes, I know. Ekatma pratyaya saram. The one who is eliminating all the experiences. Now, which are the experiences? Mattaha, smriti, jnanam, apohanancha. Ekatma pratyaya saram. Mattaha, smriti, dream. Jnanam, waking. Apohanam, deep sleep. Chakarat, samadhi. And therefore, Vedaisha Sarvai Aham Eva Vedyaha. This Aham is only one. Ekatma Pratyasaram. Now, if you want to catch this Ekatma Pratyasaram, try to work on this simple statement. Who makes this statement? I had good sleep, but in between there were some bad dreams. Who can make this statement? We do make this statement. Who makes it? It cannot be made by the waker. Because waker was not in the deep sleep. Waker was not in the dream. See? It cannot be made by the dreamer. The dreamer was not in the waking, and the dreamer was not in the deep sleep. The deep sleeper cannot make this statement because he was sleeping. Then the one who was in the deep sleep but was not sleeping, the one who supported the dreams but was not a dreamer, the one who supported the waking but never became a waker, he alone can make this statement. So we make this statement and yet we are not aware about this. Therefore, ekatma pratyasaram. See, friends, when we are told stop all movement, time, means what happens? See, in the space, the thundering and raining clouds come and go. Then white noisy clouds come and go. Then night comes and goes, and there is cloud-free blue sky. All of them come and go. The space never comes and never goes. Is it not our experience? First cloud waking comes and goes, raining heavily. Second cloud comes and goes, dreams, no problem. The third cloud comes, the darkness, deep sleep. Fourth cloud, for a change, you are happy. That happiness also goes, but you are the same. Ekatma pratyasaram. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastatra namuyati. Childhood has come and gone, we are the same. Teenagers come and gone, we are the same. Middle ages come and gone, we are the same. Old age will come and go. You cannot even die. Utter failure in life. Can't even die, yaar. No, I can't die. Why? Realize. See, friends, death is an illusion. Nobody dies. When we give importance to this body identification, we give a status of reality to this world. Then my statue should be there. See? There was a pigeon and her baby, two of them. They were sitting. And the baby said, Mom, I want to go for potty. Where should I go? Go to Mahatma Gandhi. No, somebody is already sitting there. Okay, go to Shivaji Maharaj. All the statues are meant for the potty making place for all the birds. But we make my statue and my name. See, where are we lost? See, my friends. Therefore, अग्राह्यम अलक्षणम अचिंत्यम अव्यपदेशम एकात्म प्रत्ययसारम प्रपंच उपशमम. प्रपंच, पंच means five objects, shabda sparsha rupa sagandha, five elements, the space, air, fire, water, earth, the five jnanendriyas, the five karmendriyas, the five pranas, the five upapranas, five, prapancha. Prapancha upashamam. If we go beyond the air capsule of earth, see, no life. Therefore, prapancha upashamam. Then shantam. Therefore, we told you this number of times. Let the whole world be on fire. Our peace of mind should not be bargained with. People will try to get us involved. See? Many years before, in Bangalore it happened. There was a huge crowd of youngsters. And three of us were on the stage and they were firing questions. So, one was a social worker, other was a professor, and third was a Babaji, myself. So, they were having competition. Hey, this question I'll answer, okay? And my interest was only samosa, kachori, and chai, nothing else. Then one question came, and then they say, Swamiji is not answering any question. Let us request Swamiji. So the question came. Question was, what is your opinion about Ram Janmabhoomi that time? I say, see, you have heard so many things. You have got extremely wise now. I am very afraid of you. Therefore, I'll tell you a story. Relax. Then I told a story. Why the girls are cutting their hair? It's their problem. Why you worry? If they come and cut your hair, let them cut. See? Why the Punjabis do not have any concept about the right hand? Why? It's like that. I have no opinion about it. See? In short, is it necessary that we have to opine on everything in this world? No need. Is it not? Yes. I said exactly the same way. I have no opinion on this. We get involved unnecessarily. Don't get involved, particularly between the husband and wife. They will make fool of you. They are made for each other. Sometimes the spelling changes. Mad because of each other. Therefore, Shantam, keep cool. No opinion. Therefore, और महामंत्र देखो सुनो मत बोलो. मुझे ऐसे लगता है. किसने पूछा? अंदर मंत्र. Who asked you? Here also our Mahamantra is, before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? No need. So, Shantam, Shivam, the most auspicious one. What is most auspicious one? That which cannot be contaminated even by the contaminant. Ever, like the space cannot be contaminated. Like vision cannot be contaminated by colors and forms, by presence or absence of things. The mind is not contaminated by thoughts, good or bad. They come and go. Mind is the same. We are not contaminated by waking, dream, deep sleep or samadhi. Waking and dream, we don't get anything. In deep sleep and samadhi, we don't lose anything. Where addition and subtraction are equal is infinite. See? Shivam Shantam Advaitam. And this can be only infinite. Advaita non-dual is only infinite. There are not two infinities. Infinity 1 plus infinity 2 is equal to infinity square, or infinity 2 is... No. It's only one. Therefore, Shivam Advaitam. When we say infinite, then everything is included in that. Like all the colors and forms are included in the vision. See? All the sounds are included in the hearing ability. All the smells are included in our nose. All the tastes are included in our tongue. See? Therefore, Shivam Advaitam, there is no otherness. And this is Chaturtham. Now be attentive. Chaturtham does not mean fourth. Because we are talking about waking, number 1, dream, number 2, deep sleep, number 3. So waker is this Vishwa, Tejasa and Pradnya. Because we referred the 3 and therefore the 4th. How there can be infinite 4th? In the infinite there is no count. Therefore the Chaturtha, the 4th, in Sanskrit grammar it will be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But here Chaturtha means the only one. See? Upashamam, prapancha upashamam shantam shivam advaitam chaturtham manyante sa atma. This is one. Hold on to this. How do we practice this? All colors and forms come and go, nothing happens to the vision. So what is the journey, GPS, where from you are, and what is your destination? Where are we? We are in this world. What is this world? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. So, we are no more under the influence of these sense organs. So what happens? We have come back to our sense organs. When we are not enslaved by the whims and fancy of our sense organs, then we have given them up, we have come to the mind. When we are no more under the influence of the personal likes and dislikes, then we have given up the mind, we have come back to the I. And when this I is recognized, that the I is an expression of the Chaitanya, in the dead body there is no I. And this Chaitanya is expression of the Chaitanya. This GPS, this path. We are not doing anything. All the problems are because of this wrong thinking. Correct it. So Chaturtham Manyante Sa Atma Sa Vidneya. There was a child, he reached the school late. So the teacher asked, why you are late? Did you get lost on the way? He said, no sir, I'll tell you the truth. But when I was coming, I saw some nice snake player, the snake charmer who was playing something, so I was watching it. Therefore, I am late. Bhogi. See? The second student, I am late because somebody needed help, so I helped him. But your school is gone. Be clear about your destination. See? Therefore, I am very clearly telling social work is not spiritual practice. And what is the social work? I am a teetotaler. Not for example. I am a teetotaler. So, what will be my social work? Morarji Desai. Isn't it? Nashabandi. Nobody should drink. Arya, if you don't drink, don't drink. Why you bother about others? See? I am a non-smoker. Therefore, nobody should smoke. I am a vegetarian. Nobody should eat the non-vegetarian. Our social work is imposition of our views on others. See, friends, and in that you get lost. This example I had given is a very simple thing to understand, my friends. Gangaji begins from Gomukh and reaches Ganga Sagar. On the way, so many cities and towns are benefited. Imagine, Gangaji was praised. Jai Gange, and Gangaji said, oh, everybody is praising me because I am helping them. Therefore, instead of throwing all the waters in the ocean, I will stand here. And Gangaji stops flowing. Stagnant water starts rotting. See? Gangaji never has this thing, I am helping others. It is a byproduct. See, friends, there was a student who did his first semester in medical college, and then he wanted to help everybody. Instead of helping, he was helping the Yamaraj. First of all, become qualified, become capable. And those who are capable, they never help others. By their very presence, the things happen. See, social workers are all frustrated people. They are not at peace with themselves. And therefore, they want to distribute their misery in the world. See, friends, you go to any ashram, everywhere this is a problem. Everywhere. It's not that people are bad, but I want this way. You said like this. How? आए थे हरिभजन को ओटन लगी कपास. Fix yourself exclusively on the truth. See? Therefore, Chaturtham Manyante Sa Atma Sa Vidneyaha. That is to be recognized as one's essential nature. If that is not done, Then continue. वही तमाकू, वही चूना, रगड़ो और खाओ. See. Now on this, Gaudapadacharya writes, Nivrutte sarvadukhanam ishanah prabhuravyaha advaitaha sarvabhavanam devastulyo vibhusmritaha. So this Turiya Atma Savidneyaha, what is the Turiya Atma? Um, Nivrutte sarvadukhanam. The 7 stages I told you the other day. Ajnana, Avarana, Vikshepa, Paroksha Jnana, Aparoksha Jnana, Dukkha Nivrutti and Nirankusha Trupti. 7 of them. Ajnana, incomplete knowledge. Because of that Avarana, right things are covered. Because of that Vikshepa, see, there is something on the road, I step on it, and it moved. Ajnana. But what is that is not known. Ajnana. Then Avaran, it is not known what it is. Then Vikshepa, it must be snake. I remember something has bitten me. Vikshepa. Then Paroksha Jnanam. You go to the right person, get the torch, and come with a stick to do what? To see the rope? No, to kill the snake. See, Paroksha Jnanam. Are Chaturtham Manyanti Sahatma Savidneyaha Paroksha Jnanam. Aparoksha Jnanam. Now you have to work on it. This is not being spoken of some CH Atma. See? You know, one example I can tell you. Suppose somebody's name is something, Ashok. Now that person is so much identified with that name. If somebody is talking, they are that Ashok, such a dumb person. Because for him, the meaning of the word Ashok is I. See? Exactly the same way. When we are talking here, see? Chaturtham samanyante atma savidneya. It is not something atma is. उसको जान लेंगे कभी ना कभी. नहीं. It's your story, man. See? Therefore, nivrutte sarva dukkhanam. Now, how do we know we are approaching our own being? When you refuse to be miserable. In one school, I was talking to the students, I think class 10 or 11. And I asked them, if you want to be first in the merit list, what you are supposed to do? What you should have to be first? We have to study hard. We should know. We should write all the answers within the stipulated period. Blah blah blah. I said all what you said is right, but not complete. Now, what is complete? Complete is you have to first appear in the examination. Your teachers know all the answers. They have only set in the paper. They know the answers. And they will be evaluating. So they will get 100%. Can the teacher come first in the college or school examination? No. Who can come? He who has appeared in the examination. Friends, to say that I am always happy is not something great. When there are problems all around us and yet we refuse to be miserable, that is spiritual practice. Therefore, those who are facing problems and challenges in their life understand it is God's way of examining us whether to allow entry, give the admit card or not. See, friends, Kunti Mata, probably in Pandav Gita, Ask Bhagwan Sri Krishna. Give happiness to all those who are asking. Lord, give me all the miseries. Because I know whenever there is a misery, you come. See? This is what is mentioned here. Nivrutte sarva dukkhanam. So unless, another example, lighter note. One old couple. I always enjoy the old couple. You give them chabi and leave it and they enjoy. What your husband tells, their wife has to deny what it does. And your time pass. Free entertainment. So I asked that old man, I said, Babuji, do you drive? Any accident? No accident, no ticket, and no rule breaking. Wife Uvacha. How can it happen? Why? What happened? He never drives. That time it was a joy to look at the husband's face. Brahmanandam Paramasukha. When we have challenges in life and then we are not miserable, if there is a full freedom to indulge and yet we don't indulge, that is dispassion. We have nothing to eat. And therefore, I am follower of Mahatma Gandhi. Are daridari? See, my friends. Therefore, nivrutte sarva dukkhanam ishanaha prabhuravyaha. When we are thus able to practice this, don't ask for, oh Lord, there should not be difficulties. No, there will be difficulties, and yet we have to go through that. And then we can find out whether we are on the right track or not. See? Advaitaha sarva bhavanam. And how it can happen when the sense of otherness does not create a sense of repulsion towards anything or anybody in life. See, बच्चे है. The other day I was in Pune, very small little child, boy or girl. So when I was studying, he just jumped from his mother on me. So I held him like this thing. So the mother said, Swamiji, he wants to come to you. I said, no, he doesn't want to come to me. He wants to play with my beard. And I don't allow it because it is not a wig. He'll pull it. Therefore, Advaita Sarva Bhavanam. So I was protecting myself. But that doesn't mean I was hating him. No. Protect yourself without getting bitter inside. See? How can it be done when the child is doing like, will I become angry with the child? You don't have manners. Do you know who I am? I am a Swami and such elderly than you. Like you, there are millions. I am the one. The child will again want to catch it. Because he has not understood anything. Never talk wisdom before fools. It is a folly to be wise among the fools. Be a fool among the fools. When you are in Rome, be like Romans. When you are in America, wash dishes. Advaita Sarva Bhavanam Deva Turjo Vibhusmritaha. So this is the Deva, this is our being, the absolute one. And Vibhusmritaha is alone expressing as everything. See? Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter, these two verses I like the most. And you will see in all the talks, all the Mahatmas give, they just don't give much importance to this because then the market will go. See? Idam shariram kaunteya kshetramittya vidhiyate etad yo vettitam prahuhu kshetrajna iti tad vidaha kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. I am alone expressing through all the bodies. And the differences are on account of the conditionings. Through the cow, when I express milk. Through the cobra, when I express venom. Is it? Is venomous consciousness and a milky consciousness? No. See, friends. But our attention goes only on expressions, not the one who is expressing. During the childhood, these days, this doesn't happen. During the childhood, the father is always the Hitler. In some cases, the mother is Hitlerine. I don't know what. And therefore, the children are given like left and right. That time, the child thinks, if there is a Rakshas in this world, it's my father only. Oh, you know. See? But when we are grown up and we say, oh, he has really disciplined me. Had it not been so, I would have been stupid like others. Now I am stupid of my own type. Friends. Therefore, Devasturya Vibhusmritaha. He alone is expressing in and through. This we will be able to appreciate when we are no more miserable under any condition. Now, these are the basic things. Karya Karano Baddhautau Ishyete Vishvatejasau Pradnyaha Karana Baddhastu Dvautau Turyena Siddhataha. Four experiences. Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi. The waker, dreamer, deep sleeper, and the Samadhista, or the consciousness, or the Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya, and Chatursa. Now, what the teacher says, Karya Karano Baddhau Tau, cause and effect. Waking and the dream, they are caught up by cause and effect. Intellectuals are miserable because they are caught up in cause and effect. Average folks, they never get disturbed. Why this happened? Bhagwan ki ichha hai. Relax. See? Cause and effect, cause and effect. So, waking and dream, they are caught up in cause and effect. And Vishwa Tejasu, Pradnyaha Karana Baddhastu. Pradnya, the deep sleeper, is Karana. He is the cause of everything. Because of him only, waking and dream happens. So, the Vishwa Tejas, waker, dreamer, they are caught up in cause and effect. And the deep sleeper, Pradnya, is caught up in the cause. He is the cause of everything. Now, Dvau Tau Turyena Siddhataha. But Turya, the absolute truth, is neither the cause nor caught up in the cause and effect. Got caught up in cause and effect is victimized by the logic and intellect. Why? Because the sky is too high. क्या ऐसे ही होता है? Relax. When we remain non-reactive in life, but that doesn't mean dumb. Anybody can make a doormat of us. No, that is not the meaning. But our mind remains absolutely immaculate, pure. Therefore, dvau tau turyena siddhyataha. Therefore, one of the simplest technique our scriptures tell, jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. Relax. But why this is happening? Suffer. You know what happens because of that. Why this is happening? Because he did like that. Okay. So what will be my interaction towards him? Hatred. When, understand this so simple. When I hate somebody, somebody doesn't know. Where is the hatred is in my mind. So that person whom I hate, he doesn't know. He comes, Swamiji, how are you? Where is hatred? It is not in him. It's in my mind. No, the other way around. When I respect and revere something or somebody, that something and somebody is not benefited. The one who has respect and reverence in his heart, he is benefited. Work on our own mind. This is what is mentioned here. Dvautau turyena siddhyataha. Therefore, get out of it. Bhagwan ki leela chal rahi hai. All the problems of the life can be sorted out by this one word. Make it either Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. That's it. You must be knowing when they have this Rama Leela and Krishna Leela part. In Vrindavan, if you see, the Ras Krida is played. Sometimes you go and it's so beautiful it is. And Radha is always a boy. He only plays the role of the Radha. And there is one very peculiar thing. The boy that they have selected is so beautiful to look at and giggling and laughing type. But the moment a proper makeup is made and he is with Krishna, immediately he becomes serious. So those people who are in charge, I was asking them, they say Radha is so beautiful, but why so serious? He says, Swamiji, this is really we do not know, but this boy is so giggling and laughing. But the moment we put him in makeup and then he comes on the stage, immediately changes. So when we are looking at that Radha, knowing well that he is a boy, will we go and object, hey, how can you be Radha? You are a man. अरे ड्रामा है यार. अच्छा अच्छा ड्रामा. See, similarly in the Ram Leela, Hanumanji is a man, Sita is a man, and in between break, they go backside of the stage. Hanumanji takes out BD. Sita, matches card. How fine it is, isn't it? Becoming Gambhirananda? No, relax, relax, relax. See? Pradnyaha karana bandhastu dvautau turyena siddhyataha. Therefore, don't get lost in cause and effect. Why this is the like this, Natmanam na paraschaiva na satyam napi chandrutam pradnyaha kinchit samvetti turyat tat sarvadruk sada. The turya and the pradnya, both of them. Natmanam na paraschaiva na satyam napi chandrutam vetti. In the deep sleep as well as in the absolute reality, there is no sense of otherness. There is no sense of limitation. See? But the difference is, pradnyaha na kinchan veti turyam sarvadruk sada. But the absolute reality, the turya, the self, knows everything. Waking, dream, deep sleep comes and goes. But the deep sleeper doesn't know anything. Neither he knows the waking, he knows the absence of waking, he knows the absence of dream, he knows the absence of samadhi, and he knows nothing. Deep sleep is an experience. Aham kimapi na janami. Maya suptam sukhena. एक और प्राज्ञा किंचिन किंचिन न संवेति तुर्या तत् सर्वदृक् सदा. Therefore, द्वैतस्य अग्रहणं तुल्यम् उभयोः प्राज्ञतुर्ययोः बीजनिद्रायुत प्राज्ञः सा च तुर्येन विद्यते. द्वैतस्य अग्रहणं तुल्यम् उभयोः. See, in case of the prajna turyayoho, deep sleeper prajna and turya, the atma, both of them, there is total absence of duality, but the difference is bija nidra yuta prajnaha. But in the prajna, the deep sleeper, there is a seed of duality. The moment that seed sprouts again, waking and dream begins. But in case of the absolute truth of Turiya Tattva, there is no seed, sacha turyena vidyate. स्वप्न निद्रा युतौ आद्यौ प्राज्ञस्तु स्वप्न निद्रया न निद्रां न चैव स्वप्न तुर्ये पश्यन्ति निश्चिताः. Similarly, swapna nidra yutau adyau, the waking and the dream is both swapna and uh, with the sleep and the dream. But prajna tu asapna anidraya. In case of the prajna, the deep sleep, there is no waking, there is no dream. Na nidra nachaiva swapna turye. But in deep sleep, there is neither waking nor sleep nor dream nor nothing. Because all the conditionings are absent. Turye pashyanti nishchitaha. One day, one person asked me this question, Swamiji, when you do that experiment, that now just for 1 minute, be husband or wife and think. And then you do some experiment. Now my question to you is, so when you tell others, do this experiment, just play husband and wife and see what thoughts come to you. So that time, what thoughts come in your mind? I said, I don't get any thought because I am neither husband nor wife. Turiya, neither waking nor dream, nothing. Therefore, na nidra, na chaiva swapnam, turye pashyanti nishchitaha. In this manner, when we are coming towards this Turiya Tattva, all the wrong notions will slowly be dropped. Anyatha grunataha swapna nidra tattvam ajanataha viparyate tayo kshine turiyam padamashnute. Anyatha grunataha swapna. According to this, waking and dream, both of them are dreams. Anyatha grunataha. What is not is mistaken to be that. Anyatha grunataha swapna nidra tattvam ajanataha. And what is deep sleep? Deep sleep is, nidra is tattvam ajanataha. We don't know anything. So there are only two experiences, deep sleep and dream. There is no waking. In waking also, tattvam ajanataha. See? Viparyase tayo kshine. When these two things disappear, the ignorance and the projection, then be like the mirror. Reflects everything, rejects nothing, retains nothing. As you listen to satsanga, listen to the world. You have understood the whole Vedanta. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.